Greetings, 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 my V family all over the world. I am actually in the car driving home after dropping off our mentor Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran. So I don't know whether you guys can see me clearly. Alright. So greetings, 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 my V family all over the world. This is your chief actually driving. Let me see whether I can on the light to make it brighter. Alright, can you all see me? Yes, okay, don't worry, I'm reaching home in a few minutes. That's the sound of my non-compliance of not wearing the seat belt. Alright, so guys, this is your chief here on my Insta Live on week 17. I just came back from an amazing trip in Bangkok. I just spent a few hours with the one and only Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran, with some close friends of ours. So firstly, I would like to do a few shout outs, but let me try to get home first. Alright? So I think this is the first time you guys are in the car with me actually. Alright, so I actually drive once in a while, contrary to popular belief. For those of you all who know me, is it very dark, guys? Be patient, you will see me very shortly. Okay? Alright, and you'll see me reaching my home. I hope you guys are all, firstly, Eid Mubarak to all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. I hope that you guys had a great Eid celebration with your family, with your loved ones. I hope that you guys also managed to spend time with your network, and I hope you guys managed to do some presentation. I think I've broken about 3 laws. Driving while using the phone, not wearing my seat belt, but I'm very near to my house. So Dato Sri and I live like 2 minutes away from each other. So it's okay. Now let's see whether they will open the gate for me. Let's see, there must be another brighter light actually. Is there a brighter light? I don't know. This is the brightest light, I think. What's up, guys? This is your chief live on Instagram while driving his car. Alright, let's see whether they'll open the gate for me. Alright, so now you all can see me a little bit. So firstly, Eid Mubarak to all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world celebrating Eid. Let me do a few shout outs. Bhargavi, Rahul, Mahato. Let me try to on the other light to make it brighter. Yes, okay. The Amjad, Marwan, what's up bro? Eid Mubarak. Patrick Kakare, Nuvani, Pabasara, Bulochi, Muhammad, Eid Mubarak. Dr. Punita Bhatia, Sanu Nair, how are you Sanu? Alright, Arun Jangra, Nabila Zaki, Generous Priti, Bonit Preswala, Harshat. Okay, they opened the gate so I can go in. Hold on, I'm still doing more shout outs. One of these days maybe I should show you my home where I lived with my mother for so many years. Okay. Alright. Okay, off the lights of the system. Okay. So now you can see me guys. Alright. So firstly, I continue my shout outs. Harshat Kadiri, Kunan, Vinu Joel, what's up guys? Alright. Tipa, how are you? Vicky Ras, how are you? Nagendra Chapana, QNet official, that's Rita, Waibat, okay, Lorin, Mirai Ibrahim, Sauma Sandalayan, Kalai, how are you Kalai? Alright. Okay, my dogs are going crazy. Come in. Okay, go out. Alright, Kalai, Princess Devani, Sitaram. I'm already live in the car. So I'll go and do it now in the room. Alright, I got to do my official hat for Instagram Live because I always do Instagram with a hat. Let me choose what hat I can use. Let's do the Superman hat. Alright, the Superman hat is cool. There you go. You're Superman. Alright, Navid, Harshat Kadiri, SNE Music, Tarun Chowdhury, Johit, Muhammad Faiz. Alright, Musab next. Iladar, David Kiran, how are you, David? Sawadikap, you must be in Thailand. Alright, David Sharma in the house. It's Poonam, Bala 1984, Janu, Ahmad Esbir, Giri, Priya, MC, Clement, Prigup. Am I back? Yes, sorry, I just switched to Wi-Fi. Muhammad Faiz. Okay, so guys, greetings to everyone around the world. Assalamualaikum and Eid Mubarak to all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. Privyat to all my Russian-speaking unbelievable warriors around the world. Bonjour to everyone in the French-speaking countries around the world. And Vigets, Ola, to everyone in the world. Marhaba, Salam, okay, Namaste, Wanakam, Aibowan, Sastrikal, Namaskaram, Good day, mate, okay, Apa Kabar, Sinchao, Mekalawa, Ni Hauma, and greetings to everyone around the world. Alright, guys, and this has been an unbelievable week. I just spent a few hours with Dato Sri Vijay. Any chance I get to be with my mentor and upline, I grab it, okay, because I have realized over the years that when you are on a journey of life, okay, you need guidance. We all need to empty our cup and seek guidance from somebody you respect, somebody who has achieved greater success than you on their journey, all right? Because simple logic, if you want to figure out how to be financially free, you got to learn from somebody who's already financially free. It's simple common sense. So if you had a chance to choose a mentor, an accessible mentor, then pick somebody who you respect, not only for how much money they have, but the way they live their life, their value system, how they have grown. Because you want to follow a mentor who's also growing and evolving. And I have known Dato Sri Vijay my whole life. All right. In the last 25 years, I've seen him evolve, change, grow into one of the most amazing men I've ever had the honor of knowing personally. All right, guys. So he is the chosen one, my mentor. And when you have a mentor that you respect, you constantly have to be in their zone. All right. Not only to ask your questions about networking, about what to do with this, what to do with that, but you also need to ask and seek clarity on how you are leading your life. Because there is an assumption that if things are going well, you are doing something right. No. All right. Don't assume that. No matter how well your life is going, especially when it's going really well, I believe that is the time you need to seek guidance and an independent point of reference. All right. Because Dato Sri always told me the story called independent point of reference long time ago. All right. Because I grew up thinking that I'm independent. You know, it's my life. It's my life. You understand? But he told me, Patman, if somebody drops you in the desert, all right, and the only thing you can see is the desert, how are you going to find your way to civilization or the city? You will start walking. No compass, nothing. You will start walking and walking and walking and walking, thinking you are progressing. You're actually moving. All right? Like you guys, you're progressing. You're showing plans. You are earning checks. But then after walking in the desert for a while, you're going to see footprints in the sand. And then you will realize those are your footprints. And what you've been doing is actually walking in circles. All right? Because you did not know where to go because you didn't have an independent point of reference. Now you wait until it's night. And let's say you are in the desert in Dubai. And suddenly you see the lights of the city of Dubai at night. And all you have to do is walk towards those lights and you will reach Dubai. Now those lights at night is called an independent point of reference. All right? And I've learned that very valuable lesson. that on his journey in life, just because you are moving, just because you are progressing, just because you're earning a few checks, doesn't mean you're on the right path. You could be walking around in circles. All right, so you always need to seek an independent point of reference and ask that person, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? Am I living my life the right way? All right, and you need to ask that question from somebody you respect who's living life the way you would want to one day, inshallah. All right, and very interesting, I'm a swimmer. No, seriously, I'm a swimmer. I'm a very good swimmer. All right, and if you look at every swimming pool, there are lines on the under the pool, especially the pools for competition. There's lines underneath, all right? And those lines are for a swimmer to have a reference when they're looking down and swimming, so they stay on a straight line. Without those lines, if a swimmer only looks down, they will go off to the other side. Interesting, right? Now you know why there are lines in the swimming pool, underneath on the bottom of the pool. And you always need an independent point of reference, all right? And that's important. So ask yourself, do you have an independent point of reference? And if you think you do, the next question is, how much time do you spend with your independent point of reference? All right? So this is an important question, because having an upline doesn't mean you have an independent point of reference. Having somebody who teaches you networking doesn't mean he is your mentor. I think we all also have to seek a mentor in life, because life itself is a journey that overlaps with your network marketing journey. All right. So I was in Bangkok meeting a fantastic group of people at an event called Magic. And then I met the leaders. All right. Brijesh was there. Everyone else was there. A lot of guys were there. I was with JR. Amril was there from QNet, Trevor. And I met a group of leaders. All right. And I was having a conversation with them. And I realized that in network marketing, if you're planning to build a big organization, if you're planning to achieve big checks, I'm talking $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 a week, you have to evolve from a networker eventually to become a leader. All right. And this definition of a leader. Now, if you are brand new watching me, listen anyway. Because even though you are not a leader yet, all right, you eventually will become a leader. There is no choice. Because ultimately, all right, you have to lead your people. If you are looking at the big checks, if you're looking at financial freedom, if you're looking at becoming like the V partners, the AVPs, all right, then you have to become a leader. And in network marketing, it's not a choice, it is a necessity. Because as your organization grows bigger and bigger, you have to take ownership and you have to lead them. You don't have a choice. You have to become a leader. Now the question is, are you prepared to become a leader? Do you understand what it takes to become a leader? Now, Dato Sri Vijay, all right, in the early days used to prepare me to become a leader. And I was young and I felt leadership was a great place because you get edified, you get recognition, you get all the glamour, you understand, you feel important. It feeds your ego when somebody calls you my leader, my upline, okay? But all that is bullshit, okay? The reality of becoming a leader eventually, even if you have 20 downlines, you already start your journey as a leader, it is a position of duty and responsibility. And I shared them with these leaders I met in Bangkok about the 3 stages of becoming a leader. Now, the first stage that many of you have already experienced is called adoration, whereby people don't know who you are. People don't know anything about you. All right, but you are the upline. You showed them the plan. You did the 8 basic building blocks. You are the only source of information for their journey in QNet. And what happens naturally, they start to adore you. All right, they like you. Okay, because you gave them information that they can use to build their network. And this stage of adoration is there's no difference between you and a movie star or somebody you don't know. You understand? It's just they adore you, because you are their single source of information for their journey in QNet, all right? And you say the right things. You tell them what they want to hear, not what they need to hear. You inspire them all the time. You don't hammer. You're not Coach B, you're Coach A. Coach A is adored by everyone, trust me. Everyone loves a coach. If you go around town telling everyone they are great, they are beautiful, they are fantastic, they are unbelievable, they are the best of the best, they are future, but they all start loving you, but this doesn't mean you're telling them the truth. So the problem is, in the beginning, everyone feels good in their position of a leader because they get the adoration of their downlines. And that's a stage where your ego is desperately fed. All right? But from adoration, a leader must evolve to a level of respect, where your downlines actually respect you. All right? Which means now you not only tell them what they want to hear, you also tell them what they need to hear. That's a big difference between need to hear and want to hear. All right? So every time I speak to you, I try my best to tell you what you need to hear, not only what you want to hear. What you want to hear is that I love you. All right? Japa and Dato Sri loves you. All right? You are in the best company in the world, which is the truth. And you are destined to max out. That's what you want to hear. But the reality is you also need to hear that you're not going to max out unless you pay the price. You're not going to max out unless you are consistent with your presentation. You are not going to max out unless you're willing to pay the price and be a warrior. You're not going to max out if you are fearful of challenges that are inevitably going to happen to you. You understand? You're not going to, and you are unhappy sometimes when I call you lazy, because you know you are lazy. You know you're not doing enough. You know you can do much more. All right? And when I tell you your cup is full. And people don't like that. People like leaders that they can adore. But a leader cannot continue being a leader if they're only at the stage of adoration. This is a good module, Kalai. We should write down and I should use it one day. All right? Adoration is the easiest stage of leadership. The second stage of leadership is called respect, where you earn the respect of your leaders or your downlines. Now, when it comes to earning their respect, it's no longer what you say on stage. It's no longer your personality. You understand? It's no longer whether you are the inspiring leader. It's respect is earned not by what you say, what you do, but it's by who you are. Now, this is a stage of growth that eventually all of you have to go through. All right? So I, as your upline representing Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, I hope you're not only inspired by what I say, because that is temporary. That's adoration. All right? I hope you also respect me by the way I choose to live, my work ethic, my commitment, my sense of duty, responsibility, all right, loyalty. You understand? My studentship to Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, all right, my warriorship. And every upline, every leader at one point has to earn the respect of their people. And to earn that respect, you have to make drastic changes in your life. Because remember, you're trying to earn respect from a multitude of people, right? A multitude of downlines from different cultures, different religions, different backgrounds. And you have to live your life a certain way that you are able to earn all their respect, which requires tremendous great sacrifice. That I, today as your upline, cannot live my life at my whims and fancies. That how I live my life, I have to think of you. I have to think of the respect hopefully I've earned from you. And how do I retain that respect? How do I maintain that respect? It is not easy. Dato Sri Vijay has retained the respect that he has earned from me for 25 years. Never at any point did he do anything or live his life in any way that made me lose respect for him. That is an unbelievable leader. That is an unbelievable achievement for somebody to become a leader that way. So as you are building your network, you have to adapt, adjust, accommodate how you choose to live to retain whatever respect you have earned from your downlines. And this requires great sacrifice. This requires great thought process. You have to walk your talk. There is only one message of leadership that you must be prepared to do. That is leadership by example. So if you tell people to do presentation, you have to do presentation. If you tell people to take TAT seriously, you have to take your TAT seriously. If you tell people this requires the highest level of commitment and discipline, then you have to live a life full of commitment and discipline. You understand that I have, without fail, whether I'm driving, whether I'm doing anything, to try my best to be at 8 o'clock on my Instagram live. At Tuesday night or Wednesday morning, whether I'm sleeping, tired, whatever is happening in my personal life, I still have to record that Wednesday message and make sure they upload it on YouTube. This consistency of retaining the respect you have earned is a big part of your journey to max out. So from adoration, the next stage of leadership is respect, where you earn the respect of your people. And even if you have 2 downlines, you have to earn their respect. And you earn their respect by who you are, how you live. All right? You understand the bigger things, your level of discipline, your level of commitment, everything. People understand you more by watching you, by observing you, than listening to you. So you need to earn their respect. Without respect, people will not follow you. Without respect, they will treat you like a entertainment. When they want you, they come to you. All right? When they want advice on networking, they'll call you. All right? But when you earn their respect, they will pay a big price to stay in your zone, because they see value coming from you. They see a value proposition. All right? And they respect that in you. Right? This is fundamentally very important. Okay? And then the third stage of leadership is absolute faith, where you have done enough, demonstrated enough, all right, displayed loyalty to the highest order, that they know that you will be there for them in their darkest hour, no matter what, that you are ultimately their general, their warrior that leads them. And they reach a point where they have absolute faith in you. The faith I have in Japa and Dato Sri Vijay is absolute. That means I know whatever they tell me to do, whatever I have to do, is for my own good, and I will do it. If they say jump, I say how high. Right? If they say get on a plane and fly to any country, I don't question, I fly. That's called absolute faith. Now that's the highest stage of leadership. When you have a group of people who have absolute faith in you because of the years that you have demonstrated your leadership quality, where the years you have demonstrated your love, all right, your unconditional love, your unconditional commitment to them. This applies equally to the corporate world, Vinu, Kunan, Vicky Ras. All right, this applies to everyone, that once you earn their absolute faith, you must do nothing. You cannot do anything to breach that trust. All right, this is the most important stage. It will take years before you reach a point where people have absolute faith in you. Your job is to move from adoration to respect. Once they respect you, then they listen with the empty cup. They follow your instructions. If you tell everyone to do 5 presentation, they will do it without fail. Are you guys with me? So this is fundamentally the 3 stages of leadership: adoration, respect, and absolute faith. Right? Now ask yourself, at what stage of leadership are you? Are you at the adoration leadership, where they all like you, love you, blah, 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 sing kumbaya with you, but will not follow you during the crisis, will not stay with you when there's a challenge? People disappear very fast when they just adore you. It's like a movie. They don't care about you. You're just entertainment, information. So ask yourself, are you purely, how long have you been at the adoration stage? Have you graduated to the stage of respect, where they respect you? That what you say, you mean. All right? They follow instructions. They toe the line. Are you guys with me? This is fundamentally important. And finally, one day, inshallah, you will have 16 people who have absolute faith in you. Your 16 leaders. And when you reach that point, you will be definitely maxing out 1, 2, 3 trekking centers. I assure you that. So this is my message for week 17. That whether you like it or not, you are a leader. Whether you like it or not, today you are responsible for many lives. Take it seriously. Whether you got 2 downlines or 2,000 downlines, it doesn't change the fact that you have a sense of duty, responsibility towards them. And I watched these 2 great men, Japadas Bismarck and Dato Sri Vijay, the last 25 years. They have never compromised on their duty towards us. They have never compromised on their responsibility towards the millions of lives around the world. That's why I tell people, We may not be the greatest network marketing company in the world, but we definitely have the greatest uplines in the world. Japadas Bismarck and Dato Sri Vijay Ishwar. Are you guys with me? So this is week 17. It's rank advancement week. Wake up, smell the coffee, push yourself. And I also reminded everyone at the event I spoke to in Bangkok that don't forget that ultimately whatever you say, whatever you do is irrelevant. You just have to focus on the most important activity on our journey and networkers, and that activity is called presentación, presentación, presentación. Never forget that. That's the core culture that you have to instill in your people every single freaking day. All right, so this is your chief. Thank you for being patient while I was driving. I love you guys so much. Eid Mubarak once again to my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. All right, and I will see you on my Wednesday message. It's week 17. Wake up, smell the coffee, push yourself before you push others. Bring your people together, re-energize them, refocus on the TAT, and let's make week 17 one of our greatest weeks in 2023. I love you guys.